It's a beautiful Monday, and of course, we said the winners never quit. We shall continue with our predictions today, and I promised yesterday to come with two slips, of which I'm going to split them in two. And of course, each ticket has got three games that we're going to play. And the first ticket got only straight a win, and the second ticket got, of course, overs. Yes, so we are starting with Liverpool versus Barnsley. This is an FA Cup, which is still ongoing. And Liverpool currently, they're sitting in the fourth position. Barnsley sits in the 17th position in the league. And if you're to look at the last five games, Liverpool, of course, managed to win two and draw three. And Barnsley, of course, lost three, draw one, and made one win. So in this game is a simple one. We're going with Liverpool to take all the 3 points from this FA game match today. Juventus versus Criminals. This, of course, we know in Serie A, and Juventus has picked up, though they're still also not doing well. They're in the 5th position, and Criminals sit in the 13th position. And if you're to look at their last 5 matches, Juventus managed to pick 4 wins and 1 draw, and Criminals 3 losses, 2 draws. So which is kind of not actually looking that very well for both a team. But Juventus got an upper hand of winning this game. And of course, in the last, of course, meeting, one match that they met with Criminals, Juventus won, and of course, Criminals lost. So in this game, still a straight win for Juventus. A third match is Paris Saint-Germain in French Cup versus Paris FC, and PSG currently sits in the 2nd position after Lens, and Paris sits in the 15th position. And in the last 5 games, of course, Paris Saint-Germain won 4 and draw 1, and Paris FC draw 2, lost 2, and managed to pick on the 1 win in the last 5 matches. So this game as well drop Paris Saint-Germain to take all the 3 points. So this is all the 2.7. Yes. So the second slips of the day is Sevilla versus Celta Vigo. Yeah. So Sevilla, this is of course in Spanish, of course, league, and Sevilla sits in the 13th position. Celta Vigo sit in the 7th, and of course, if you to look at their performance of recent, it's not that good for Sevilla. Celta Vigo looks excellent, but of course, the game all in all would be a tough one. We can go with over 1.5, yes, in this game. 1.5 for these two teams. Then the second match, of course, for this game is Al Hilal versus Al Nassr in Saudi Pro. And of course, Al Hilal and Al Nassr, they're all like toes to toes. A look at Al Nassr has been topping the table, but from nowhere, Al Hilal came and took off the table. So right now, Al Hilal is topping, Al Nassr is second, and of course you find that in the last 5 matches, Al Hilal won all, but Al Nassr only managed to pick 2 wins and lost 2, draw 1. So for this case, if you look at their head-to-head match, you find that Al Hilal managed to pick 2 wins and then 2 draws, and Al Nassr only registered 1 win in the last 5 meeting head-to-head. So in this game, you're simply telling us we go with goal. That is both team to score. Yes, because if you're to assess their performance, always the match end 1-1, 2-1, like that, to find both sides are struggling actually to score goals. And this gives us the chance to go with both team to score. Then the last game in this ticket is Pafos versus Omonia Arpadu. This in Syria's, of course, a crypto first division in Cyrus. And if you're to look at Paf right now, they sit in a 2nd position. And of course, this Omonia teams, of course, is struggling. They're sitting in 10th position. So in the last 5 games, they had three. Of course, in the last 3 meetings, they won three, draw nothing, and of course, the other team, Omonia, did not defeat Powerful in the last 3 meetings. So this we go with over 2.5 in this game. So this is for these tickets and it's over for this. But we said winners never quit. And of course, I keep telling you that it is always good to play safe than dashing many games, playing, because some people are asking, why don't you give a 5 to 10? Now, I've been giving that if you're to follow me on this YouTube, but you find that I give like 9 tips. You find 7 has gone through and 2 has failed. So which is actually not good. Some people want to play safe, because don't just look at the game and you want to play like, let's put this in. No, it's very risky to go all that way. Yes, sometimes a chance, but the chances of you failing is around 97% with the 10 games. But with this safe 3, chances are always there of you winning them. If you fail, yes, it means it's unfortunate and it happened that way. So always let's play safe. Let's go with separate game, yes, and go with at least not more than 5 games per ticket. Let's just play that cool. It's just my simple advice and cool. For those who maybe like that, you can also go to my TikTok. There are always 4 matches. That's why I dropped from 5 to 4. So always a folder there. You can add on this on YouTube, so you get 10. So if you want actually to have 10 instead of seeing, but I know there I have different categories. Want few, please let me first put for few for you. If you need more, please, you can actually add on that. It's just a humble say to everyone, and keep in mind, winners never quit.